So let's go ahead and do this. Hold on. Did I go live? Yep, I'm live. Okay, making sure I do all my homework. Write this formula down. Cash, asset, cash flow. This is a wealth principle that they never taught you in schools. You got to take some cash. You want to buy, build, or grow an asset, and then that asset generates more cash. What most of us do is we take some cash, and the first thing we buy is some trash, right? We own the Jordans, but we don't own the Nike stock, right? We own the PlayStation, PS5, but we don't own the Sony stock. When you start understanding that stocks, real estate, land, precious metal, fine art, vintage cars, things that appreciate in value, that's ultimately what's going to retire you. If you want to be wealthy, everybody on this Zoom can be wealthy. Anybody watching this Zoom can be wealthy. But the first thing you have to do is get your money back from the people that are stopping you from getting wealthy. So that's called a cash flow increase. You don't have to make more money all the time. A lot of you guys watching this webinar, if you just had $2,000 or $3,000 back from the government and from the banks and from big business and from all the other things that are taking your money, you could actually be a millionaire investing that money in the right places. That's called income shifting. We have to shift the money back away from the people who shifted it away from you. Now, of course, I'm going to show you today how a lot of us get paid every single day. We got passive residual income. We got daily residual income. We got weekly residual income. I'm going to show you guys my paychecks. I'm going to show you guys my back office. Everything I talk about today, I'm going to show you in black and white. So you can take off your little skeptical cap. I'm going to show you the documentation. But the first thing you got to do is understand our mission and our motto. We are the ultimate cash flow company. Make wealth real. When you hear me talk about MWR, that stands for Make Wealth Real. We're going to show you guys this year how to get 3 cash flow streams. Our company is only 4.5 years old. Now, this is what I call the best of both worlds, right? We're a little baby. We're just an infant, 4.5 years old, debt-free company, multi-million-dollar operation. But our strategic partners, they're like godparents. They're like grandparents. They've been around 15 years, 25 years, 10 plus years. So here you have this little baby in the middle, MWR Financial. That means the opportunity is perfect for you to be a pioneer. But then you got this rock solid foundation of all the different firms that we partnered up with. They've been in business 10, 15, 20 years. They're the ones that's providing the different areas of expertise to you. That's right, you. Taxes, debt, credit, home ownership, investing, insurance, trust funds, land, you name it. If it's in the money game, you can get some expert advice from our professionals. So our founder, Mr. Brian House, he said, look, how can we put this thing together where the average person can understand that wealth is easy to accumulate with some simple disciplines and some education, but this is education with implementation. He brought along his business partner, Mr. Andamo Tolson, who's been around for in business over 25 years as well, who's formed a lot of the strategic alliances that I'm about to show you guys. Andamo Tolson brought those very important alliances to the table. Mr. House said, hey, now we got to do is go get some people. That's where we come in. We are the extra digit movement. Our aim and our mission is to grow your net worth 1 digit at a time. If you're making 3 figures a week, what about making 4? If you're worth 6 figures right now, what about being worth 7? See, I went from a job at Bank of America. It was Nations Bank back then, with a Morehouse degree, struggling living paycheck to paycheck, to now being worth over $1 million, working from home for the past 25 years. I can travel the world. I got the best asset in the world, which is freedom and flexibility. Money's cool, but what good is money if you're miserable? I got another asset. I got my health. I got my mind. I got a great friendship. I got a great team. We want you guys to be a part of this organization if you fit what we're looking for. See, let me make sure you get this about extra digit. We're not looking for everybody now. We got the most $1 million residual ring earners. That takes some mindset. We're not looking for Mr. and Mrs. Skeptical. We're not looking for Mr. and Mrs. Prove it to me. We're looking for Mr. and Mrs. I've been looking for this. See, a lot of people get on these Zooms and they have the wrong mentality. Like they think we need them. Well, Mr. Bean, prove to me this. I'm like, no. Mr. Bean, prove to me that. I'm like, no. You prove to me that you're coachable. You prove to me that you're worth our time. You prove to me that you're optimistic. You prove to me that you're eager and hungry for help. See, both of us are proving something right now. I'm proving to you that we documented. I'm about to show you that in black and white, right? People buying houses, we can't fake it. People traveling the world, we can't fake it. People getting out of debt, we can't fake it. I'm making 4-figure days, we can't fake it. But can you prove to me that you're going to take the stuff that we give you and go change your legacy? That's what we're about. Our statistics are high, but we want to make sure that we got a good partnership. So we both negotiating right now to make sure we're not wasting each other's time. Here is the reality. We get paid every day just for doing what I'm doing right now. If you know people that you can bring to us, we help them improve their financial household. And then every single day and every single week, you get paid. Here's some real checks. I promise you guys, I'm gonna show you my back office here. This is 6,000. Now watch how it grows, because every day it increases, and then you just deposit the money into your account on Fridays, and then you can invest, you can go shopping, you can pay your bills, whatever you want to do. So that's $6,770. Then that week it grew again. Same week, $11,410. That next couple of days, it was $14,330. Now, I want to make sure y'all get this. I went to Morehouse College, got a Morehouse degree, got my degree in English. I thought I was going to law school, right? I was a big fan of legal system in court, and thought I was going to be somebody's, defense attorney. And I said, man, I'm making more now in a day than I was making in corporate America every 2 weeks. Do y'all hear what I just said? I make more now per day than I was making with a degree and a job every 2 weeks. You guys can do the exact same thing. In fact, it was a lot harder when I did it. You guys you got documentation, you got the website, you got the videos, you got the Zooms. We had to just say, hey, believe me, it's going to work. And we just had to be visionaries, and look what's happening to everybody today. So how do you get these daily checks? So there are 3 things we're going to help you do. And then in doing these 3 things, the one in the middle is where you're going to get the daily checks. I'll explain that in a second. Don't worry. The first thing we have to do is increase your current cash flow. The second thing we're going to do is create some cash flow if you want to get paid. And the third thing we're going to do is make that cash flow passive. So everybody write in the comments, increase, create, multiply. Increase, create, multiply. Let's let the cat out the bag. It's not expensive. $149 per month. On average, our membership brings back $2,000 per month. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, or whatever you want to call it. But what I do know is if I'm investing 3 figures and I'm getting back 4 figures, I'm keeping that investment all day long. So $149 a month is what now surrounds you with all these experts from 6, 7, 8, 9 different areas of finance. I'll be honest with you guys, man. In a lot of these cases, any one of these areas is worth $149. If just the credit restoration piece took your score up to the 800s, that was worth $149. If just our home ownership piece took you from renting to owning, that's worth $149. If just our land banking piece got you a parcel of land that grew by 36%, that's worth $149. Oh my goodness. If just our trust fund piece, where we take your taxes down to 0, legally, ethically, and morally, wealthy people pay between 0 and 5% taxes, not 30 like most people. That alone is worth $149. See, when you heard $149 just now, one of 2 things just happened. The old you popped up and said, what? $149, I can't afford that. Or the new you popped up and said, hey, what I'm doing right now, not working. I've been putting $149 towards Visa. I've been putting $149 toward MasterCard. I've been putting $149 toward Discover. I give my car note $149. Let me put $149 for one time into myself this year. See, this is what you guys got to get. The old you and the new you are going to talk all the time. The new me said, this investment in myself is worth it. I now own 20 acres of land that generates thousands of dollars per month, right? I'm now worth 7 figures. I have a group of friends that are debt-free on their way to being worth millions. I have another group that's worth $500,000 or more. I I have a group of friends that's getting passive income. We're taking people from renting to owning homes. I have another group that gets paid every single day. You got to decide what part of this group you want to be a part of. So let's show you the value, right? Let's look at it in green and pink. First, let's get those taxes down. Let's get the government out your pocket. Second, let's get those bills negotiated. We have trained negotiators that adjust your bills for you and work with your companies to reduce your expenses. Third, let's eliminate your debt and then invest the difference. If you giving MasterCard, Visa, and Discover and all these guys a couple of $100 a month, which equals thousands of dollars in interest, what if we just took that money and invested it for you? Do you know a lot of you guys will be wealthy today? What if we turn you into a homeowner from a renter? I'm going to explain how all this works. What about our diversified cash flow fund, also known as infinite banking, where now you get uninterrupted compound interest? You can borrow money from yourself, pay yourself back on your own terms, and now your money continues to work for you forever, and it doesn't ride the up and down of the stock market like your 401k or your IRA. Powerful stuff, man. All right, I'm gonna get into that. Let me just show you the 6 basic things. This alone. Write this down. 3 up and 3 down. For you to get wealthy in America, it's not hard, but we got to get 3 things to go up and we got to get 3 things to go down. And the reason I keep it this simple, because I got a lot of broke friends who like to challenge me on this stuff. You know, well, Brian, you always talking about money, man. You've been doing good since because I retired when I was 22 years old. So ever since we was in college, you've been doing good. This ain't for everybody. I said, freeze, hold on. While you silently hating, let me just give you some observations. Whether you do business with us or not, you still got to do 3 up and 3 down. Your credit scores need to go up so your interest rates can go down. Your taxes need to go down so your cash flow can go up. Your assets need to go up so your retirement date can go down. Your debt needs to go down, which makes your cash flow go up. So whether you get paid for it or not, you still got to do 3 up and 3 down. That's what people don't understand. These are wealth principles. This ain't us trying to beg and prove to our friends and family that they need this stuff. You got to do these 6 things to get wealthy in America, whether you believe it or not. You can't get wealthy with bad credit. You can't get wealthy overpaying taxes. You can't get wealthy with a whole bunch of debt. You can't get wealthy if you're not investing. You can't get wealthy without positive cash flow. You can't get wealthy with high expenses. These 6 things have to happen. It's just that we do it for you. I want y'all to come off mute. Let me make sure y'all still with me. Repeat after me. All we do is upload. Let's say it.
All we do is upload.
How does this work, right? How exactly does it work? Okay, so if you got, let's say these 6 things, right? We got like these other things I'm gonna show you on the passive side, but let's just say these 6 things, 3 up and 3 down. Well, the tax company, they speak 80 different languages. They are enrolled agents from the IRS helping you with your taxes because that's your biggest expense. You're just gonna upload 2 pay stubs to our tax experts and they're gonna look at where you're overpaying taxes and adjust your W-4. Then you're gonna download your W-4 and take that to the HR department. Now your taxes are down. You say that works. Brian, I don't have a job. I don't have a W-2. Relax, I don't either. You're gonna upload your receipts. See, everything is an upload. When you upload your receipts, your gas mileage, your internet bill, cell phone bill, all the things that it takes for you to do business, you upload your receipts. Those receipts now sync to our software. Now at the end of the year, you got a nice, neat spreadsheet. Your taxes are coming down because of all the expenses that you paying right now anyway. Brian, what else? Upload your credit reports, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian. Upload those to the experts. You see how it works? Then you're going to download the results and then your score is going to be higher every single month. They took me from a 734 to a 777 to a 820. And y'all talking about $149. Really? Are we really still talking about that? You understand? Brian, what about my bills? Upload your bills. Upload your cable bill, upload your internet bill, upload your car insurance. And, you know, different states vary with different rules, but you upload everything. And then our experts in those areas are going to tell you what they can and cannot decrease. Brian, what about my debt? Upload your numbers. See, it don't take you're not going to a million meetings and doing a million consultations and talking to a million experts. You upload the documents to these different portals our different firms are downloading the documents and getting the results back to you on what they did for you. Write this down. Done for you. This is not do it yourself. This is not DIY. This is DFY. These are all done for you. Okay. Now, I'm going to take some questions in a second, but I want you guys to see this. Tell me that the 149 on average, it wouldn't be worth it if you save in between 200 and 600 a month in taxes. See that bottom? That's what our members average in savings. We've saved $250 million in taxes for our members collectively. On average, we eliminate $64,000 in debt per household for our members. 64 grand. 37,000 years have been shaved off of our debt elimination strategies. 34,000 years. I'm sorry, 37,000. On average, we lower your bills by $140 a month. On average. I don't know how they do it. I still ain't figured that out yet. But man, it's exciting when you see all your bills just dropping because of this membership. Do you guys know, on average, we increase your credit score by 126 points. Some people is 54, some people is 200, but the average is 126 points. Now, before I even show you the land banking, and before I even show you the infinite banking, and before I even show you the home ownership piece, and before I even show you the diversified cash flow fund, that alone is worth 149. Let's take a look real quick at what's happening to some of our guys, right? Example I love to use, Charles and Judith Ivory. Foundation on their dream home now being built. Charles Ivory had no job 3 years ago because of COVID. They had the nerve to call him back after they laid him off and said, hey, you can come back. He was like, no, I'm good. I'm with MWR now. I don't really need it. Both their credit scores are in 800s. Both of them come from humble beginnings. Both of them are now building a dream home. Both of them now paid for the land with cash. So they bought the land with no loan necessary. Both of them now have parcels of land in California. I'll show y'all what that means in a second. That's our land banking program. It's just an unbelievable testament. These are just a few examples, and I'll lace a few examples in, and I want y'all to hear from some of our individuals real quick who have had these experiences. In fact, I'll do that now, then I'll take y'all's questions, and then I'll show you the comp plan. All right. Extra digit, do me a favor, raise your virtual hand before I take questions. Let's do the testimonies first. I want you to talk about your daily checks and what it means to get paid passively. I want you to talk about what the experts have actually done for you as well. Oh, I said I was going to bring it tonight. Yeah, I got it tonight. You don't have to have a championship belt, to actually share your testimony. But I just thought I'd make sure y'all knew, y'all ain't the only ones out here that's getting this thing done. So you don't have to have a belt, but guys, brand new people, we're having some fun. This is one of the championship belts they give you when you qualify for certain areas, and our experts have, either you got some land, you got your investments, your credit score is up by a certain number, you joined the 800 club, you got real estate, you had some life changes since our experts have gotten with you, you get the championship belt. So let's hear from some of our championship people. Let's go. Talk about your daily guarantee as well. Let's start with Bernard Ponder. What's up, Bernard? Come off mute for me, man. Talk to the new people real quick.
Hey, top of the day team, Miss Bean. How you doing?
Oh, you talk faster than me. What'd you say?
Top of the day to you, sir. How are you?
Okay, there you go. Well, top of the day to you.
Currently right now at $20 a day, extra $600 every single month, residually coming in every single month with the business. The experts actually helped me with a few things when it came to my debt, my credit, and my instant pay raise for my job. At my job, one of the things I'm most excited about was I got an extra $340 every single month back into my job paycheck without having to do too much more than what you just said about it.
Okay.
For my credit score over the last, the first 90 days of this year, they helped me increase my credit score over 110 points right now. Very close to about to get to the 700 club. And lastly, being that I went to 2 different colleges, like most people had to take out a lot of student loans and stuff to go to college. But before MWR, they said I was going to be in debt for 83 years. That's a very long time to myself to think about being in debt, but they got that down from 83 years down to 9 years, saving me over about $56,000 in interest payments when it comes to my debt.
Nice, man. Way to quantify your numbers, bro. Your scores are up over 100 points. Your W-4 brought you an extra $300. Is that per week or per check or what?
It's per month right now.
Per month? Okay, good. You took that money and paid some debt off. How much debt again?
They was I've still got some things I'm paying off, but it actually helped me with the numbers that they got me on. It's going to be 9 years in debt
9 years
versus 80.
Instead of 80 years. Congratulations. And you at $600 a month right now on your way to $1,500 per month in residuals.
Digitally.
You claiming it.
Absolutely.
All right, good. Congratulations, man. Kim Whitfield, come off mute for me real quick. Talk to me, Kim. What did the experts do for you? How's that daily check coming?
First of all, I'm going to talk about this belt right here.
Okay,
There's nothing wrong with copying the cat as long as you're copying the right cat.
Hey, while you're talking, you got to hold it. You can't put it down. You got to hold it.
It's heavy.
All right.
It's heavy.
Okay. What happened for you?
Same thing, you know, what Mr. Bernard was saying. The experts helped me bring back $200 back into my paycheck. My credit score went from a 646 to an 803, which is about 157 points. Paid off 3 credit cards. And with all that happening, Mr. Bean, that allowed me to buy a home that I wouldn't have qualified for before this because my debt to income ratio was bad, credit score was bad, and I had taken an $18,000 pay cut at work. So the daily checks is what also helped me qualify. So now I'm getting the $1,500 a month residually. But, you know, I used to be, I was excited about that $1,500 paying my mortgage, but now it allows me to pay my mom's bills because she can't work anymore. And so even on side of that, my son is 18 now, so I have him in the business so we can start getting his residual checks while he's gone to school and not have to worry about coming out of mom and daddy's pockets. So.
There you go. There you go. I'm starting my Gen Z movement. I got to add him to my group text with the Gen Z. I'm merging the Gen Zs and millennials right now in a group text. So I'm going to add them to the group text so we can get everybody started at a young age.
Indeed.
All right, let's do it. Congratulations. Dr. Regina Turner. Dr. Turner's in the building. What's up, Dr. Regina? Let me know what you got.
Peace and blessings, family. Great to see you, Brian, doing an awesome job. Before NWR, I had $35,000 worth of debt. And since working with the experts, I have been able to get rid of all of my student loans. That means I didn't have to pay for them. The government paid for them for me. So now I didn't have to come out my pocket with a dime. I'm also getting $20 a day residually, $600 a month, which is a great help. We just paid off our car note, so that's a blessing as well. And I've also been able to decrease my debt by $16,491.18, shaving off 6 years and 7 months off my debt. So I am super excited about that and just keep climbing. I can't wait to get to the 700 Club, which I am knocking at the door. So I'm grateful for that as well. So I am truly grateful for NWR and EDM. Our family is a growing network that help and support one another. So I'm super excited.
All right, I appreciate it, man. You guys are doing great with these testimonies. Gwen and Marcella and CJ, I'm gonna bring y'all up during the daily pay part. Okay, so stand by. I'm gonna bring y'all. I didn't forget you. I'm gonna bring y'all up during the daily pay because these new guys want to hear how we get paid. Let me put my belt down. You know, it's a little heavy, but I'm just trying to tell y'all ain't the only ones that's out here getting some things done. Okay, so new people, let me talk to y'all real quick. Come off mute. You can ask me anything you want about the membership. I'm about to get into the comp plan, so you don't want to ask me any questions yet about how we get paid because I'm going there in a second. But if you're brand new, here's the rules to the Q&A, so I can go through this quickly. Just state your name. Say, this is my first Zoom, and my question is. Your name, this is my first Zoom, and my question is. If you fit that bill or that fits your mold, come off mute, and I'll help you with your questions real quick. Just talk to me about the membership so far. New people going once, raise your virtual hand or come off mute. I'll help you out. New people going twice. My name is, this is my first Zoom. My question is, all right. Either y'all are scared or I'm, all right, there we go. Y'all always come in when I'm about to go. Okay, who we got?
You hear me, Christopher Washington?
How you doing, Christopher?
I'm doing good. You know, of course, it's my first time, but if I have any questions, it's going to be like how available everybody is to answer my questions, because I'm gonna have a lot of questions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
I'm just coming in, and I'm ready to get the ball rolling.
Okay. All right. So in other words, you basically in. You just want to know if you got the support you need.
Basically, it literally is. Yeah.
Okay. So the experts are there for you from 9 to 5, right? There's a chat box available. So when you get your dashboard in your back office, there's a chat box that pops up. So our customer service support is there for you via chat and via email and phone call. And then the experts are there for you when you go, let's say, for example, you got a credit restoration question. You're going to upload that in a forum in your back office and somebody's going to help you. If you got a bill negotiation question, you're going to upload that in the chat and somebody's going to help you. So we're available during normal business hours. Now, as far as Extra Digit, we're here for you every Wednesday night. I do these Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, all of March. I got a big event coming up that we do every quarter. We got a chat forum and a support system in our team. So basically, Extra Digit is here 24/7 via different modules. You know what I mean? And then MWR is there every day from 9 to 5.
That's good to hear. Yep.
I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the team.
All right.
Mr. Rich, Bitcoin Rich, talk to me. Or Mrs.
No, Mr. Bitcoin Rich, this me. How you doing?
I'm good. How you feel? Where you from?
I'm in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, me too. Represent. Southside,
Yeah.
College Park, East Point. Okay, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm in Lawrenceville, matter of fact, though.
Oh, man, you out way up. Okay, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Yeah, so what I want to know, man, I got a team member. Well, I actually signed up a guy, he's Spanish. And he's having an issue with basically trying to figure out how he's going to get his, get on the Spanish. He's trying to get with the Spanish team, but I don't really know where to direct him to. Is there any way or anything that I can kind of get to him or something like that, so he can kind of tie in with the Spanish network to kind of get his Spanish people aboard?
Yes, I got you. Yes, just first of all, he needs to translate on the MWR website, flip his major language over to Spanish, and everything will be in Spanish. But you can also tell him to chat with support and just ask him when the Spanish Zooms are, when the Spanish presentations are. He just need to go in his back office and ask support, and they'll give him a calendar when the Spanish speaking events are, so he can jump in.
So he needs to jump on with support to get that information.
Correct. They got the calendar, the schedule of events, or who he needs to contact.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that.
Okay, man, you're welcome. Troy, talk to me.
What's up? I'm from the Duval. Can you hear me?
We can, Troy. When I tell you we can hear you, we can hear you.
Duval in the house. No, I was just wondering. I'm ready to do the 149, but when you said the 100, how much longer or when do we have to pay that 100 after the 149?
Okay, so there's no time limit. So guys that don't know what he's talking about, to make money in the business, there's a $100 upgrade. The 149 is the same, but if he wants to make money in the business, there's a $100 upgrade. There's no time limit. You can upgrade to that whenever you want. So you don't have to, you can join with the 249 and then it's 149 like normal per month, or you can upgrade later whenever you're ready to go, whenever you can afford in your budget.
Gotcha.
All right, man. All right, Miss Royal, talk to me. Last one.
Hi, Brian. I have a hypothetical question.
Okay.
That is, what can you do for the person who has no credit card debt and is literally on a fixed income?
Okay, so a lot. Like, think about it. Okay, I don't have no credit card debt, but I still took advantage of the credit restoration. I still took advantage of the infinite banking. I still took advantage of the compensation plan, which is part number 2. If they're on a fixed income, they really want to do they want to get unfixed?
I believe so.
Yeah. So that person needs to take advantage of the compensation plan. It goes up to $15,000 per day. That's what I'm about to show you guys. They need to take advantage of the comp plan. So the areas that they don't need, they still got bills?
Not really.
I mean, like cable, internet, cell phone.
Oh, yeah, those, yeah.
Not debt. There's a difference between bills and
Right.
debt.
Oh, yeah.
You think they want to get those dropped down since they're on fixed income?
Sure.
Yeah. So in other words, everything except that W-2 part is what they'll take advantage of. Just like me, I didn't have a W-2 either, but I took advantage of everything else.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
I'll pass that on.
Okay, pass it on. All right, so let's show y'all the money. Now tonight, just so you guys know, at 9:30, I'm recording module number 2 of Extra Digits training. So you guys that are brand new, module number 2 is very important. Y'all can come back here at 9:30 after I take a break. And I'm recording module number 2 tonight right here. So you guys that are brand new, a lot of your questions will be answered there as well. Let's talk about the comp plan. So here's what Mr. Duval so eloquently asked. If you want to make money with us, it's $149 a month. That's the same. That doesn't change. But for $100 extra one time, you can join our business, which is $249. Now, watch this. You still get everything in pink and the green, but you also now you're adding some blue to your spectrum. This is how you get paid every day. Now, when I tell you guys, I have 5-figure days in this business. 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000. It's amazing with a job. I never would be making the kind of money I make. But I want y'all to get this, and this has to be crystal clear to everybody. All you have to do is follow the steps that we give you. Our goal is initially to get you to $600 a month. That's the short-term goal. Now, if you want to go all the way up to $15,000 per day, you can. But what I'm about to do is show you how to go from $600 a month to $1,500 per month. And just know that the steps I'm about to show you, they continue to grow and grow and grow if you just stay in and stay plugged in. All right, so $249 one time. Now, the first thing I want to show you is our sponsor bonus. You earn a $50 bonus if you introduce people to this video, introduce people to this Zoom, introduce people to our YouTube channel. Basically, anybody you know who wants to improve their finances, you get paid a commission. No big deal, nothing to write home about. Watch. You earn $150, $450, and $900 as what's called a momentum bonus. Here's how it looks. You help one person get started. They look at our YouTube channel, they get on our Zoom, they get on our Instagram, whatever you post, they get on your Facebook page, they get on your text message campaign. We do a lot of different ways we promote our business, right? One says I'm in. 10 days later, 2 says I'm in. 10 days later, 3 says I'm in. So that happens within a month. You earn an extra $150. Now, if you have one customer, somebody that just says, you know what, I don't want to make money with you guys, but I want to get my finances in order and start investing. Your business now pays for itself. I want you to write this in the comments. Very important. 3 + 1 equals self-funded. 3 + 1 equals self-funded. What that means is 3 of my friends said I'm in. And then one person said, I just want the membership. I don't want to make any money. Now I earn $5 a day. That's nothing to write home about. But here's the good news. Your business is now free, or it pays for itself. Why is that important? Well, now everything else is gravy. You see? Now, what happens next? Those 3 people did not get in business for you. They got in business for themselves. This person wants a self-funded business. This person wants a self-funded business. This person wants a self-funded business. In doing so, you now earn $600 a month. Yeah, you now earn $20 per day. How did I get to $1,000 per day, approaching $1,500 per day on top of all the other bonuses I get per day? We get paid 2 different ways per day, just so y'all know. I'm about to show you. I helped a lot of people get to $600 a month. I have friends who do well in real estate, and they celebrate if the house clears. If they got a tenant that's paying $1,000, but the mortgage is $800, they're like, Brian, I'm getting $200 a month, man. I'm like, that's great. They got another house. I get another $200 a month, man. The mortgage ain't but $600. The tenant paid me $800. I'm like, that's great. And I'm saying to myself, man, we get $600 a month with 12 people. That's pretty amazing. No sinks, no plumbing, no headaches, no lawn, no taxes, no tenants, no dishwasher, no washer and dryer, no AC unit, no repairs, no compressor, no heating, no furnace. We get the same $600 a month with no headaches. I'm not knocking real estate. I have a huge real estate project I'm working on, but I'm just saying it's a big difference when you get it passively with no headaches. Now, something else happens when you hit that level. Every week you can earn $300 every week if your team grows by 6. We call that a performance bonus. Wait, Brian, what? Okay, listen. You got 12 people on your team because you told 3. Now, you won't even know the other 9 because those aren't your friends. That's somebody else's friends. That's what amazed me about people. They're like, Brian, I don't know nobody. I'm like, it ain't about who you know. It's about who they know. 95% of my organization is not my friends. We're becoming good friends now. But I didn't know, I'll say actually 98% of my organization, I didn't know them. We know each other now. So your friends know people who has an aunt, who got a cousin, who got a nephew, who got a neighbor in Florida, you still getting paid. If your team grows by 6 from Monday to Sunday, you get an extra $300. So you got a chance to make 300, 300, 300, 300, and you getting 600. Another 300 a week is $1,800 a month. And you got between 12 and, I don't know, 24 people on your team. You can't tell me an extra $1,800, 600 residually, and 300 in bonuses per week won't help you. It gets better. Watch. That $20 a day grows to 50, to 100, to 150, to 200, to 300, to 400 a day. Now you see how we getting houses and land, and we out of debt, and we got trust funds. My son is 19 years old. He's officially a trust fund baby. If anything happens to me, the legacy continues through my foundation, through my trust fund, through my assets, through the land that we purchase. All of the stuff that wealthy people do, we do for you. And you still talking about $149 or $249 one time? Really? Really? This bonus goes all the way up to $1,500 per day, $3,000 per day, $5,000 per day, $10,000 per day. Do me a favor. I'm gonna bring you off mute. I want you to just yell the city that you're gonna override. What city are you representing? We know Duval. We do you. Columbus, Georgia, South Carolina, Brooklyn, New York, New Orleans, Texas, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, all these different cities. Do y'all know nobody even knows MWR exists in your city? So we're improving everybody's finances and don't nobody even know we exist. Can you imagine that? You're going to be the person that all these bonuses and overrides come to. What overrides? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about these. Every time someone joins your team, when you are at what's called star level 3, you earn $30 per person per day, and that number goes all the way up to $150 per person per day. Now, I promise you guys, I will show you my back office. I showed y'all some of my checks earlier, right? $6,000 a day, $11,000 a day, $14,000 a day. It's ridiculous. A Morehouse educated man was broke, but a person work from home is a millionaire. This is what's going to happen to you if you listen to the training I'm going to show you guys tonight. Now, at an ED3 level, you roughly have 36 people on your team. So everybody put that in the comments. ED3 equals 36. ED3 equals 36. You get 30, 30, 30, 30 per person every day on your team, in addition to the 50, 50, 50, 50, $1,500 per month, $30 per person. Now, let's say you reach level 8 and I reach level 3. You get $50 on everybody on your team that I introduce, because I'm at level 3, so I'm getting 30s, but you getting 50s because you're at level 8. So you get the difference between me and you. If you're on level 7 and I'm on level 4, I'm getting 40s for everybody on my team because you can't have my money, but you're getting 30s because you're at level 7 and you introduced me. If you're on level 9 and I'm on level 2, you getting 70s. I don't get anything because I need to get to level 3 to get my 30. So now I'm pushing for level 3. You getting 70s every day on everybody on my team. Y'all, let me tell you something. Here's what it looks like. Here's my paycheck. See? Mary, Elijah, Ronald, 30, 30, 30. Amy, 50. Crystal, 100, 30. There's my 1,000 per day that I get as a base. Every day I get $1,000 whether I just wake up. If I just wake up. 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, 70. See, the level that a person joins on determines what you get every day. In addition to the daily pay you get that goes up to $15,000 per day. Let me tell you something, man. People can tell me what they want to tell me. It ain't nothing out there even close to this right now. You can tell me about your vitamins all you want. You can tell me about your travel all you want. You can tell me about your nutrition all you want. All that stuff is cool. I was the vice president of a travel company and couldn't nobody travel. You know why? They couldn't get off work. I love travel. I've been to some of the nicest places. I've been to Tahiti. I've been to Dubai. I've been to Monaco. I've been to South Africa. I've been to every island you can think of in Hawaii, from Maui to the Big Island to Honolulu. I've been all over Hawaii. I've been to Italy. I've been a lot of places. I've been to Aruba. Been all through South America. Most people can't get off work. So guess what? Travel companies are cool, but who traveling when you got to work? I ain't talking about no quick little turnaround trip. I'm talking about when you stay 2 weeks. Nutrition is cool. Health is wealth. Health is more important than money. But what happens when people can't afford the product no more because they can't make no money in the comp plan? The reason I love the money game is because we cut out the middleman. Let's just show everybody how wealth is actually created. And let's pay them for doing it. What more I need to say? So because I got training tonight, I'm gonna cut this short. Let me just show you guys something very, very important. All right. These are the different avenues that you bring you passive income. The diversified cash flow account is called infinite banking. That's like a savings account on steroids where it doesn't ride. These two right here, the private reserve account and the debt to wealth program, these don't ride the up and down of the stock market. I'll just give y'all an example. If you go to any bank, you see FDIC, that's insurance. So what do you think is bigger, banks or insurance companies? I'll give you the answer. Insurance companies. Insurance companies are way bigger. How you know that, Brian? Because the banks have your money. Insurance companies have their own money. Insurance companies have to have enough money on hand to pay out any claim at any point. So they got real money. The banks just hold your money. That's why you go to the bank. They ask you a million questions, even though it's your money. You ever thought about it? Then they give you a sucker at the end of the transaction because they're trying to give you a little hint, hint, clue, clue. But that's another training for another day. So stop letting them bankers give you suckers. Anyway, so a bank is the transaction that holds your money. Insurance companies got way more money than banks. You want to put your money into those type of investments because they don't go up and down like the bank money does. So your 401k won't crash like it did for most people during COVID. You see how that works? Now I'll jump down here to the keys to home ownership. What's that? We can show you how to fire your landlord. We got 4 levels: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, where we purchase the house for you on your behalf. A number of your rent payments go towards your down payment. And what we work on your credit, because that's part of what we do in the program. And now you become a homeowner with the down payment and good credit. 2 things keep people from owning homes: the down payment and the credit scores. Usually it's the debt, the down payment, and the credit scores. Now we taking care of all that for you. So we helping people get houses. You still tripping on the 149. Are you kidding me right now? What about land banking? Well, we purchased acres of land in California. Our land grew by 32 to 36% last year. Why? Southern California, the most expensive real estate in the country right now. Why? The Olympics are headed to Southern California. In not 2024, 2028, we can hold the deed to the land. And as that area grows in value, as the roads get built, as the highways get connected, as the infrastructure gets put in place, as the buildings get erected, your land increases in value because you bought it way back 5 years before the Olympic Games. How smart was our company to get those way in advance? You buy the land wholesale and you sell your deed retail. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So listen, I gotta go. I'm gonna train right here at 9:30. Come back in 10 minutes. I want y'all to do me a favor. Get with the person who introduced you, right? And just let them know if you're a number 2 or you're a number 1. A number 2 says, I just want the membership. I don't want to make any money. I don't want to pay the extra $100 to become a business owner, but I do like what y'all doing with the investments and the membership. All right, perfect. $149 a month. A number 1 says, Brian, I'm all the way in. You kidding me? $249 is a joke. I spend that. If I add up everything I get at Starbucks every morning, I spend that. I'm like, I know you do. Most people spend $149 a month. They just give it to somebody else and they look at this and go, I don't know, I can't afford it. Catch you at Starbucks with a $7 small grande cappuccino latte. Just what it is. It's just people. So if you want to be a number 1 and you want these daily checks and these weekly checks and these performance bonuses and all this good stuff, then you definitely want to be on my training I'm having in 10 minutes. Sign up during the break. The person who introduced you is going to give you a link. Membership, $149. Business, $100 upgrade one time, same $149. All right. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes on this exact same Zoom. Come back. I'm recording module 2 tonight of Extra Digits training program to show you guys how to get this $1 million ring. I'll see y'all in 10 minutes. Have a good night.